Hi guys, my name is Jonah Neugass and I am the lead of mobile application development for the Global Commerce and Experience Group at GoDaddy. Today I'm going to talk to you about our new app that we're working on and how we're modularizing it with the use of our GDRouting library and CocoaPods. So when I first saw my name on the AltConf speakers page, I made this post on Facebook. As you can see, my brother suggested that I try a PachaCacha presentation, do a little dance number, and show off my gym moves. While I won't be showing off any gym moves, I do have a little dance number in store for you guys at the end of the presentation. For those of you who are not familiar with PachaCacha, it's a simple presentation format where you show 20 slides for 20 seconds apiece. It was created in 2003 by a couple of architects and has gone viral globally ever since. If you guys want more information about the format, you can go to pachacacha.org. So for the past 5 years, I've been working on the GoDaddy mobile application. While it has a lot of features, including a domain search app, a product management app, an email client, and a client for our online storage product, the features are very tightly coupled. A change to one could cause a full regression test that would need up to 40 hours worth of time for testing. So when my group was tasked with creating a new mobile application, I wanted to avoid these issues. I remembered an article that I saw in February by a guy named Anthony Roldan at HubSpot and how he used CocoaPods in a library called GDRouting to break down their app into completely modular sub-applications. I thought this would be a great approach for our new application as it helped solve some of the issues that we have with our current one, basically coupling between applications, ease of testing, and creating reusable code. Anyway, we took Anthony's basic idea and expanded upon it to create our GDRouting library. So our first class, GD menu item, holds property of title and icon image name that determine what show up in the menu table view. It also has property of display order to order menu items, and section title to show a section header before each menu item. GDRoute is essentially a wrapper around a JL route. It has parameters of URL string, which is used to create an X callback URL to navigate between sub-applications, and a GDRouting block, which is called when a JL route is actually triggered. All sub-applications should have one class that implements the GD base app protocol. It's used to get menu items in GDRouting for each sub-application, as well as the UI navigation controller with the main view controller of the app as its root view controller. Cat app is an example of a class implementing the GD base app protocol. It has one menu item and a GD route that, when triggered, will call the GDRouting delegate to display a cat app view controller. A GD usable app is a representation of a sub-application used in app configuration. It has two properties: display order, used to order menu items, and app name, which matches the name of a sub-application class that you want to import. GD app configuration is an archivable object used to store app configuration about the app. While not done yet, we plan on using our document REST service to fetch this object, letting us turn on or off sub-applications with just a service deployment rather than pushing a new version to the iOS App Store. The GD app configuration doc will be downloaded from our service on every app start and has information such as service URLs and MD5s for other documents stored on disk. If the MD5 hashes from the configuration doc don't match the ones archived on disk, it'll trigger a download of the new document. Here's an example of a GD app configuration that has one usable app and an MD5 for a Meow doc. If this Meow doc MD5 doesn't match the Meow doc MD5 that is archived, we will download a new Meow doc and archive it, right Meow. GD App Manager lets you get all the available menu items and GD routes configured in an application using an array of GD usable apps. As you can see from this example, with the use of NS class from string and GD base app protocol, we can grab all the menu items for the configured app with just the app name property of the GD usable app. Here's an example of setting up an application in the app delegate without the use of our document service. Setup is very simple. We create a GD app configuration object and a GD usable app instance for a cat app. Then we use GD App Manager to set up all of our routes. Also contained in the GDRouting library are some classes that make dealing with table views easier. GD table data model object has a parameter dictionary that holds data used to configure a table cell. And the selected block property is called when the index path associated with the model object is selected. GD table data model holds an array of GD table data model objects in the data array and header array and provides a couple of methods to get the data and header objects easily based on index path. Here's an example of using these objects to dequeue a table cell from a table, checking to see if it conforms to the GD configurable table cell protocol, and then we configure the cell with the GD table data model object. Well, that's it for the presentation, and now for the dance. Thank you very much. My name is Jonah Neugass. You can find me at jneugass@godaddy.com or at Twitter at Big and Tasty. If you like techno music, you can find me at SoundCloud at DJ Jonah Gabriel. And you can find the library at github.com/godaddy/GDRouting. And I'll show you a quick demo. I can find the simulator. Or maybe not. Oh, yeah, that's right. So in this application, we have 3 sub-apps: a manatee app, a cat app, and a dog app, which actually has 2 menu items. That's basically it. This is included with the demo project with the routing library. So that's it. Anybody have any questions? All right, thank you.
All right, we're going to take a short break, and we'll be back at 11:30.